Together, we've been reading and researching this diary, which was written in 1943. When we're together on TikTok Live, we type out the diary and we do some initial research. But during the off time between the lives, that's when I really do some deep diving, and you guys do too. You've sent me lots of cool stuff. Anyways, I think I have found photos of Todd's farm in Fairfax, Iowa. It was tough at first because in Fairfax, the population was about 300 people when the diary was written. So the census data listed him and his family, but didn't list a specific address. We do have a couple of old maps that have his name written on some of the land plots, but again, he owned so much land in the area that his name is kind of spread out all around town. We don't really know where exactly the house is. I searched through tons of documents on Ancestry to try to find some kind of address listed. Most of the documents just said Fairfax. But in the late 90s, when Todd's daughter Edna passed away, I decided to look up the address that was associated with some of her records, because it looked like she still lived in Fairfax. And we know she never married, so it's likely that she stayed in the same house. That led me to this house here, which says it was built in 1945. But that's likely the year that everything was completed, and as we know, they were working on building the cabin during the diary in 1943. In order to confirm that this was Edna's cabin, we would have to find Todd Delaney's house, because we know that Edna's house was built on his land. Lucky for us, there's a house right next door, right across the driveway, that was built in 1900. It's been really difficult to find any historical photos of the Fairfax area, so if anybody has any connections there, please reach out, because I'd love to find some older pictures of these houses. And I feel like we might be one step closer to actually finding a picture of Todd.